Yo, chat. Alright, okay, I had to check. Hold on. Mic check. Alright. That's an issue. Like back. Oh, guys, we got the Ezio outfit right here, thanks to Ubisoft. Finally created a Ubisoft account, and when I started playing Siege, and I got points, and they gave me this. I was like, ain't no way. Ezio's outfit from, I wanna say it's Brotherhood. Could be the first one as well. I just know in Revelations it changes. Yo, my brother.
You must be the one Pericles sent.
I am. He said there is an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
If someone is exiled, can they return?
If they do, they'll be punished.
What does someone have to do to be ostracized?
Anyone seen as a threat to the city or the people is enough. And then it is up to the vote. Some have been ostracized for simply being more disliked than the person they're up against.
Alright.
What's my role in this?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the Ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here.
No one will see me go in or out. Like, ooh.
Goods from all over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans. I should try to stay out of sight.
Okay. Is this a really bad territory? Okay, hold on. It says reach the building.
What was that noise?
I don't remember the assassination button. Is it triangle?
need to find who's doing that. What? Oh! Oh!
Who's whistling?
That should do it. I should let Pericles' contact know. Must not burn through! Shit!
Guys, we did it. We did it full stealth style.
It's done.
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
The votes have been tallied. Overwhelmingly, the people have decided that Anaxagoras should be ostracized from Athens!
Hey, cheering or booing?
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant. It will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Pericles were much closer. It's strange, Pericles wasn't here today to defend him.
Would Pericles normally defend someone?
A good friend? Of course. Yet, Anaxagoras seems pleased with the result. This day has brought more questions than answers.
You said you were close.
He was like a mentor to me. Many of my best thoughts came to fruition through our conversations.
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its
Oh, we knew
price.
this guy.
With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
Alexios.
My name is Alexios.
And still, I don't feel I know you. Perhaps I can find out who you are a different way.
You want to know me?
Knowledge is the one good in this world. Surely you agree?
Knowledge.
Of course. Knowledge drives everything I do.
Then we are the same in that way.
Knowledge of when to attack, what weapon to use, or when to use reason instead of
Yes.
violence.
Yes, of course.
We seem to put our love of knowledge into practice quite differently.
I use it how I need to.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmi, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
I did what I was asked to do.
And your needs are greater than those of the man you helped ostracize. Still, you raise a fine point. Who is more responsible? Anaxagoras for getting himself mixed up in this? Or you, for simply sealing his fate?
I mean, he got himself into it. This guy asked me to do something. I went to go and do it. I don't remember why. Or, I don't even know that guy that told me to do it. I was simply, doing a job.
I'm not responsible for his actions.
It could have been
I have
anyone.
one thing to think about. My own.
Then I hope you also think about today. About Anaxagoras, about choice.
Socrates, there you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know.
You guys, I'm gonna keep this on until we get
That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
Yes, my mother. Oh my gosh. Hurry up, bruh.
You'd better stay over there.
What'd you say to me?
Off we go now.
What's going on?
No! You can't be here!
Why not? Oh, okay. I know when I'm not welcome. Wow. You're dead. could if I wanted to.
Easy.
We'll be watching you, Miss Dios. At least give them a
Alexios, it's you!
Phoebe,
Phoebe!
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So, you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky. I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. You don't want to scare people in there.
Well... I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't! Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things.
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
If I lose something, man. If I lose that necklace that little girl gave me, I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna kill lots of people.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the
Alright,
Is
bro.
that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just
He's
one
walking
weapon
so
with me?
weird.
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh,
Imagine
and don't leave
my
without saying
thing.
bye.
Imagine my thing gets stolen. The spear. Oh my gosh. And I have to go get it back.
Here,
hopefully.
Alexios. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made his grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotos. Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. and you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights.
Are we gonna see that guy again?
No one can throw stones as far as they
Knowledge
can.
is
They appear
power.
to be locked in some kind of
Is that him right
intellectual
there?
struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy.
I think
but
we all
for
know
love.
what he is. Yeah. Oh.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
He took the ball and he threw the ball back at her. No.
This is going to be a long night.
You guys saw what that said?
Parties should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up
Come
poetry.
on, Alexios, that's
These
not you,
people
bro.
are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your sister said.
You're leaving me alone with these people?
You'll do fine without me, I promise. Just relax, talk to the others, and focus on finding your mother.
Alright, I'm gonna start some argument right now. Earth is flat. Guys, the earth is flat. Birdies.
And so it isn't the rich and powerful, but the gods who are the source of justice?
What? No! Have you been listening to nothing I say? Yes, you come and talk to this infuriating old brother. I've had my fill.
Perhaps later. First, explain to me your point of view. Ah, the Mystios from the Ostracism. Let's talk later.
Alright, buddy. Hey guys.
Of course, I only use the terms war or God or civility in the context of what can be observed. So I can observe soldiers fighting, but does that bring me any closer to understanding war?
I haven't seen you around before, citizen. Perhaps you'd like to spare me conversing with this man of nonsense.
Sure, we can talk. What about?
Before Protagoras changed the subject, we were talking about the next great leader of Athens, Cleon.
I saw Cleon talk at Pnyx. Even for a politician, he's scum.
Bah, you sound like every other blowhard in this place. Cleon is a champion of the people, and he's ready to tear down Pericles' elitism.
I take it you and Pericles aren't friends.
Hardly. Hermippos led the Tsars to have Aspasia ostracized and to see Pericles stripped of power. Not that it worked.
Yet, Pericles is the past. He's more worried about losing a few precious statues than he is fighting and winning the war. Cleon will rule this city and return it to greatness. Mark my words.
If you're an ally of Cleon, why would Pericles invite you?
You're not from Athens, outsider. Here, we keep our enemies closest of all.
Why isn't Aspasia here?
Can you be certain she isn't? To observe her presence is still no guarantee that she is here.
In my opinion, it's just like her to cower in the shadows while we stand out here in the light.
I'm looking for clues to help me find a woman. She was Spartan.
Looking and finding are quite different things, wouldn't you say? I could observe a priest offering sacrifice to the gods, but does that mean, in so doing, that I have myself found God? Or...
Oh, forget it.
Y'all bunch
This
of
has
idiots.
been useless. Here.
You poopy heads. Y'all just drunk. Hey, how's it going? Alright. Hey, what's up, guys?
A new face in Pericles' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
I am called many things. It isn't one of them.
What do you call yourself then? Creature of many names?
Alexios.
I wouldn't peg you as an Alexios, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides? Now, if you'll excuse us, I was just about to dazzle this old dog with my impression of Pericles. I call it the wooden board.
The man is your host.
Under every stone hides a politician, I always say. And Pericles is no different. It's come back for more. Care to see my impression of Protagoras? I call it the flapping bladder.
I'm sure he wouldn't.
Well, if you'll excuse us, I'm working on my impression of...
What? I want to see my impression.
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
Spare me. I'm only looking for clues to help me find a Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, Xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
So, We get him drunk, and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive, foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
How do you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I'm the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so on.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen. You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with a banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It would...
Okay, bro. Cool. Excuse me. Excuse me. I need to talk to you. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
Alright, Bo. You gotta talk to me that way. Oh, it'd be the... Oh, no, wait. It'd be this.
Care for another impression?
No.
My favorite is Sophocles.
That one isn't funny.
When I need to relax, I start to fight. For you, though...
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
I'm Pericles' new servant. I'd be happy to bring some wine.
An Athenian servant, you. And these are wine-pouring muscles.
I was a rower on Pericles' ship, where he took pity on me. Now, I pour wine for people who question my word. And his.
I wasn't questioning, Perhaps one drink.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
He ain't gonna talk unless he drinks.
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another
He's talking
round.
more.
Pericles has invited all of you here for some reason.
Either we dine here and praise Pericles, or we dine with Cleon. But Cleon has all the charm of a typical politician. A horrible voice, bad breeding, and vulgar manners.
Ready for more?
Yes, drink up.
Yeah,
Yes.
I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more.
Why don't you just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend, and one good friend is worth an entire family. He just needs time to recover from his outburst.
I like that.
You ready for another?
What if I get him too drunk?
This wine is terrible.
I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his
let's
divine
go.
pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she would trust priests.
Then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I don't.
I'll think about
I don't.
it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
The Mystios from the ostracism. Let's talk later.
Alright, sure, bro. Oh, is it in here? Oh, look,
Thank you
sir.
for your help, my friend. Thank you.
Sure. What is this? I think I'm gonna regret going in here. Alright.
Someone's being hurt.
Open this door, or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Look
Oh my
at
God.
you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken sides.
Okay.
Sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure.
I only came to this symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it?
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
You have enough servants. Get them to do it.
Shame. If you change your mind, I promise to pour the oil on you and lick it off.
Yeah, I'm good, buddy. Oh, I have to go back down there. In a way. Alright. I'm not back for any oil stuff.
I was just about to come find you. Clearly, you were thinking the same thing I was.
Oh, that's what it is.
You have enough servants. Get them to do it.
Shame. If you change your mind,
What? I have to do that? Get information from...
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another color.
Looks like there's no dodging this. Right, it's inevitable.
I come bearing gifts.
we're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Now it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Pietera? I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth. But I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts.
Ali! Come back inside!
Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anfusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
Let's go.
Ah, if it isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
Ah, you remember. Perhaps our conversation can continue.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
If you've been arguing this long and you haven't agreed yet, just give up.
We're discussing the nature of rules. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasimachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men. What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
You're wasting your time. Aspasia.
Huh? Ah, Aspasia. What's up? I'm Alexios, the Eagle Barrier.
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe.
Come on.
Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Alexios can help. Everyone listens when he talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Alexios will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
Your spies have been watching me. I knew you people couldn't be trusted.
Whoa.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here.
I thought bros
how
gotta spit some
I
riz.
got here.
Or, I don't know,
The
say
clothes,
something.
they fit you well, I trust.
They'd be fine if I had my weapons.
These may be the nicest clothes I've ever worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I'm searching for a woman who fled Sparta with her child years ago. I was hoping you might help.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for.
No,
now,
thanks.
do me
I
a
really
favor and
appreciate
get
that.
Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
Yo, Pericles, my boy. You gotta come down here. Yo, Brody. Where's Phoebe?
Alexios!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
You've been hiding from your guests long enough. Aspasia seems to think so too.
She usually does. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
No,
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Why send Metiochos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
Yo. Am I tripping? Yo, that ain't cool, bro. Okay, I don't know if there's a TV. I mean, like a leaf flew past the side of my screen. It looked like a bug. Maybe it was a flying bug. Little gnat. Kind of looked big. It looked like it could have been a spider. I had a spider on my TV the other day. Or yesterday. Not the other day, yesterday.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to him, Pericles.
The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members, and I believe her when she says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
That's a dude. Oh,
I'll help you however I can during your travels.
Alright.
I'll help you however I can during your travels.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
There's a woman in Corinth I'd like to talk to.
I've heard about that place from Alcibiades. He says you don't go there to talk.
Alcibiades says a lot of things.
He sure does. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia. About Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened. Okay?
Okay. Thanks. I knew I could count on you.
Should've killed those people, man. Now there's a plague on my home.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Oh my gosh, imagine she dies.
Bye, Alexios!
Screw you guys. Alright. Alright, first do no harm. That's Argos. Ruthian. It's gonna be, how far is this? Wait, okay, where's Argolis? Argolis. See, here's Carithian. Argolis. It's safer over here. We're gonna go over there. But this is the closest fast travel. Alright.
Καταδικαστέημι έχει και αξία τον τραγωδοποιό. Ο τραγωδοποιός έστι κλέπτης, ότι για των υποκριτών κλέπτει την χάρη του έθνους. Κύκλωθεν των τραγωδών εξαφόρων διηφαίνει μια ψευδομυθία ή τη συνεπιφέρει πράξεις και παρεπόμενα. Πράξεις και παρεπόμενα αυτόν άτινα προεπιλέγοντα και υφάπτονται αλλήλεις κρατοδέων και αναγκαίων. Η τραγωδία διαφθείρει τους νέους και ούτοι καταμαρθακίζονται. Εκπλήσει, αποφέρεται το πυρί του ατόπου υποθάλποντι. Λέγει ιδέο άνθρωπος και ιδέ το δέον πράτη. Συνίσχυ των κικαιώνα του μυαλού, ο γεούκ έστιν υγιεία κατάσταση λογικού νου. Ο λογικός νους αντίκειται στην τραγωδία και εν τη συγκρούση ταύτη, ως περτύπης άλλος, ο λογικός νους νικήσει. Τραγωδία ανέρεσης εστί. Εστιμιασμός μυθιόμενος είναι να κλονίσει την ισορροπία του πνεύματος. Τας γυναίκας διαπέχεστε χωροτάφτης, το αυτό και της δούλης.
Alright. My gosh. Wait for this guy. What's going on, Gobos? I'm eating some string cheese, and I don't really like these chips, but the lime lays chips. Look.
Out of my way.
No. Come here, big dog. Oh gosh. I forgot again. I do not appreciate that. Looks like I'm taking the longer one. I trust it. I don't really use this, but I trust it. Don't worry guys, my horse has autopilot. Has its own GPS system and everything.
Alcibiades said the Etera here could help me find my mother. I should look around for Anthusa's whereabouts. Don't push your luck! I need to stay hidden. Ready to die?
Huh? What's that? You there!
I don't know if we have to kill anybody. Oh, there's a marker.
Are you Anthusa?
Me? Anthusa? I could be anyone for you, Lamb. I'd search
Alright,
west in
buddy.
the Etera. But do I ever know my way around a haybed?
So her name means something to you.
Anthusa? She's been around forever, but I never met her. I know the Etera all work as one, on equal footing. But Anthusa's special. She talks, they listen.
I haven't met any Hetera yet.
Don't believe all you hear. They sell what a lot of us sell in Corinth. But for them, it's not just about the flesh. They're merchants of a sort, streetwise. Can talk as nice as they look.
Sounds like a good trade to work in. You don't want to be an hetera?
Not in my prime anymore, am I, Misthios? By the time I study what they did, I'll be serving clients on my deathbed.
If the hetera aren't here, where are they?
Their swords are too high and mighty to be down here in the dirt with us. You want them, you'll find them up on the hill. The Acrocorinth. By the temple, keeping Aphrodite's worshippers satisfied.
Very peculiar. Over here? Yes. So this way? She said the Akoro is Temple of Gods. It's Temple of Andrew. Oh, you better find out. I can't go in there.
They'll keep a sharp watch here.
Yo, what's going on, my man? Oh, my bad. Everybody, watch out where you throw those. You might hit a civilian. Another thing. Please.
Ella.
Move, kid.
Ella.
Jesus Lord.
Yeah! Ella. A temple on top of the Acrocorinth. That's what I'm looking for.
PlayStation's not hot. I mean, it sounds hot. I smell hot.
They'll be on high alert here.
The Etera aren't here.
Right.
Behind you, Misthios!
Here comes some more!
Damn, I thought these people were gonna get mad at me. I saved them.
Who are they? And why were they looking for the Etera?
Yeah! They think this temple is dedicated to them, the brutes.
The thieves are here, and the Etera aren't.
The Etera? They're much wiser than we are. They realized their visitors were all getting robbed on the way in.
There's no avoiding the monger's men in Corinth.
I'll keep my guard up.
He craves money, Misthios.
Not only that, but power. Once he smells it on you, you're a gunner.
So the monger is a Corinthian criminal?
Master of the underground markets. He rules with one hand open for money and the other clenched around a weapon.
A drachmi and blood-hungry monster's what he is.
So he's hunting the Etera? For money?
Exactly. Since the Etera bring in so much drachmi, he wants everything they control.
The thieves are better off robbing them than us.
If you know of the Etera, then you know of Anthusa. I'm looking for her.
They say she's everywhere, though I've never seen her. But the Edera see everything.
I've seen them gather by the spring of Pireni, down the mountain. They meet clients there and then take them elsewhere in secret.
Good. Maybe pray to Aphrodite from home next time.
So these blue things are because of online?
People come here to worship Aphrodite, but the view is the real beauty.
I'm trying to see if I can steal something in here. As soon as we're done with this, I'm gonna have to turn it off. It smells hot. I don't know if it's my TV or my PlayStation.
Are you lost, Misthios?
Oh, my bad, G. Oh, G. Whoa, yo, guys, I was just kidding. I thought this thing was a whole lot further. Maybe the
Let's
heater's
go.
on?
It shouldn't
Hello?
be long.
I think I gotta unplug this.
Ah, so Alexios has finally found us.
You know me?
And you know her. This is Anthusa.
We saw you help the worshippers at the temple of Aphrodite. You've proven yourself a friend.
Hear that, Ikaros? Her sight's as good as yours.
Someone also spoke very highly of you.
Surprise!
Phoebe?
Aspasia sent me. I work for her now, remember?
But why here? Corinth isn't safe.
I had to tell Anthusa you were coming. Aspasia taught me a new word. Emissary. That's me.
And now Alexios and I have met.
See? This is easy. And now I can help you.
There's a killer on the loose in a city with no morals to begin with. You can't just follow me around like in Kefalonia.
The Monger, the Cyclops. I made it all the way here, didn't I?
Yes. You always find a way.
We need to move inside, Alexios. We're not the only ones watching. Come with me.
Can I come?
Alright.
As long as you're quiet.
Come on, let's hurry this up, man. I wanna go eat some food. It smells like the heater's on, unless my TV's hot. The only reason the heater would be on is if somebody's
To
cold.
what do I owe your visit?
Alcibiades told me about you.
Did he? Go on.
I'm looking for a woman from Sparta. A runaway, long ago. She may have gone by the name of Mirini.
Who's that?
She's my mother.
Your mother? You don't have a mother. Marcos told me he raised you.
What did I tell you about talking?
I see. There will be time to respond to your question, but that time isn't now.
As long as you tell me what you know, sooner or later.
You'll have to trust me. You don't get to where I stand without credibility. My word is yours.
And you can always trust Alexios.
Why don't you go play, Phoebe? Let me and Anthusa talk.
If you say so.
About to threaten this woman, right? Is that what we have in mind?
I propose a trade. Help me. Help us get stronger. Strong enough to rid Corinth of the Monger permanently. A simple transaction, I assure you.
All right.
You have a deal.
A wise decision, dear Mystios.
I haven't made it this far being a fool. I know when to take a chance.
Then we're in business. Now, you've heard of the Monger?
I'm not worried about this guy.
I heard about him after I killed his men. Seems he's famous in Corinth.
For all the wrong reasons. His knife has shed much
the heater on?
Corinthian blood, but that's just the way of commerce. The blood between us is bad.
Then you've held your ground well. You're not dead.
I
Not
thought the
yet,
PlayStation was
anyway.
hot, but the
But he's
PlayStation's not
employed
hot.
enough thugs to
I
amass
was
a
thinking it was
small
my TV,
army.
but I'm like, it smells
Now
like the
they're
heater.
attacking people in the street, us included.
He's been killing Hetera.
Killing. We're smarter than that. But action must be taken before it goes that far.
My room. I got holidays.
I'm not the only one who needs help. My girl,
More Monger trouble.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Right. I'll kill this guy.
Has Damalis told you what's wrong?
She hasn't told me much, but I know these girls as well as I know myself. Something's not right.
What's wrong with Irina?
She's looking for Cleo, another Hetera, who's gone missing. I've been too distracted to help in the search.
Oh no.
I'll see what I can do for them.
Good. The Monger feeds his thugs. With a drachmi, he makes smuggling, weapons mostly, which is all the more lucrative now that he has a war to supply.
So, if someone interrupts the Monger's supply, his men go hungry.
Exactly.
All right.
Why rob people who can't put two drachmi together if he has a business? It's illegitimate, but gets him rich.
Even the he steals slaves, innocent.
Uh-huh.
Seems to me that burning his biggest source of income is asking for trouble.
I want to put the new muscle I've acquired on show. Plus, violence is the only language he understands.
I know many people who speak that language. Then the warehouse will be cinders.
All right. Those guys are looking for me, bruh. Who is this? What are you about? Help? Oh, talk to the. Okay. Alright, we got a new ability. New ability. That one's very helpful, actually. But I have that one and invisible. I can switch it out for the invisible one. only cultists. Alright, just gotta remember that guy. Actually, I'm gonna end it right here, right? Yeah, I'm gonna end it right here. We'll be back finding me mama.